have value, especially if it's going to compete with Ghost. But I think there's too many instances where you can clearly hear someone, get great directional audio, know exactly where they're coming from. And what you immediately do is you slow down so they don't hear you. Very noticeable in the gunfight. And then you ADS pre-aim as they come around. The audio is so clear that you can pre-fire almost the timing that they're going to go into your line of sight. And that's how good it is, which is great.
These squirrels are better at saving than we are.
Try embracing your inner squirrel. When you open a BMO Savings Builder account, you get a cash reward every month you save.
That could help us redo the yard.
You could really go nuts.
Great, that's amazing for a campaign audio or something like that. But in multiplayer, I think it's a little bit too much, to the point where you're gonna get pre-aimed very often. I know right now the UAV is the issue, no Ghost, and I think it'll be a bigger issue in the one life modes. Connections, it is a beta, so I had inconsistent connections. Sometimes the bullet reg felt great, everything was hidden, and then other matches I felt like I was just shooting and the bullets weren't registering. I was shoot first, die first, which usually happens. They'll tune in the lag comp, the servers, whatever. They end up with more players than they've had on the game in like 3 years for the closed beta. So that's pretty impressive on that side of it, but they got to get that dialed in. Spawns are generally horrendous, but these ones are pretty bad overall. Obviously, you kind of give transit 213, you kind of give it a little bit of a pass because it is transit, like whatever, it's supposed to be like a shipment mess. But outside of that, there's still plenty of issues where the map flips kind of crazily. There's some back spawns where they shouldn't spawn. In the kill cam, you see the person load in, then shoot you, or you come around the corner out of spawn and you get hit by 3 different people at once. There still needs to be tuning in on that, which they'll dial that in with the information. I think, although the maps are pretty visually clear, and graphically look good, I think there's still too much visual clutter on the screen, specifically with smoke. Not necessarily from the weapon, but because every life people were getting the stuns and the smokes and the flashbangs and the semtacs and the grenades, when those explode, they leave a lot of like smoke that does make it a little bit more like obscure. Even with the mortars and all these things, you expect those to make a lot of boom and smoke, but it just does impact the visibility where you do feel like, okay, I'm going to shoot the red under the red little diamond. And that's what I'm shooting for because I really can't see the person. Next up, create a class. I think the create a class sucks. I'm going to go ahead and show you why. So here we go, create a class. And I really noticed this issue when I went to go ahead and adjust the attachments on the gun, right? So if we go over here, we're gonna get this cast off, it's maxed out. And I go, you know what? I feel like I need to ADS a little bit faster. Let's go to the underbarrels. Aim down sight speed, con. No con, but doesn't make me faster. Aim down sight speed is a con. Doesn't make me faster. Aim down sight speed is a con. 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 We have 8 attachments for the underbarrel, and none of them are helping me with aim down sight. And I'm sure if I went through all of the various attachments, we'd end up with other issues. We have a lot of things that will just go unused, and although they are going to be much faster to unlock because of the pro I talked about earlier, it's just a problem in the system. ADS move speed penalty, aim down sight penalty, and then finally we get one that is aim down sight improvement, but it destroys our recoil. And without the advanced stats, we don't really know how much. It's a beta, we're gonna try things out. When the full game comes out, we'll likely have the advanced stats, which will give a better numeric